Mahomes keeps it, goes behind the back. Kelce's got it for the first down. You know, we've seen a lot of football games.
Kelce for the first down. Now all of a sudden it's another thing for defenses to worry about.
They are rampant down there, let me tell you.
Well, you know, the Taylor Swift rumor is interesting to me because I was told a couple of days ago.
We have not been able to confirm the Beyonce Taylor Swift rumors.
That Travis Kelce also had reached out to the Harris campaign. We'll see if that is true.
He's got a game.
They have a game. They have a game tonight.
Yeah, I know he has a game, but that doesn't mean that he's playing. When it was first announced and said that he wanted to be here on the night that she was speaking. Well,
that's true, but I don't think he can. Oh, okay. You look like you know something, Gail.
I'm just saying. Well, we shall see.
That would be very exciting.
Get ready to dive into the juiciest gossip that's buzzing right now because we've got a sizzling lineup of stories that you won't want to miss. First up, we're dishing on Travis Kelce's intriguing message to Kamala Harris and what it means for his relationship with Donald Trump. But hold on! Just when you thought things couldn't get more interesting, Beyonce's surprise absence from the 2024 Democratic National Convention has everyone talking. Switching gears, we're also uncovering the latest scoop on Taylor's baby plans with Kelce as she aims to start a family before hitting 40. And don't miss out on the fun as we break down why Alyson Hannigan's kids are tuning into American Pie and explore Travis Kelce's foray into movies and TV. Stick around as we unravel all this and more. Kelce's political shift. All right, let's talk about Travis Kelce because, wow, he's really keeping us on our toes. Just when we thought this NFL star was all in for meeting Donald Trump a few years back, he pulls a fast one on us by wanting to show up at the DNC in Chicago. Can you imagine the scene? Kelce rubbing shoulders with Kamala Harris, maybe even with Taylor Swift by his side? It's like a plot twist straight out of a reality show. But guess what? Football came knocking, and he had to stick to the sidelines for the Chiefs' preseason game against the Bears. Who knew football could be such a party pooper, right? And speaking of twists, remember when Kelce was all hyped about meeting Trump after that Super Bowl win? I mean, he was practically ready to high-five the guy at the White House. But then COVID swooped in and canceled the whole thing. Fast forward to now, and Kelce's itching to jet off to Chicago for the DNC. Talk about a 180. Makes you wonder, did Taylor Swift have something to do with this change of heart? Maybe she's been whispering sweet nothings about politics in his ear. Or could it be that Kelce's just tired of the old red, white, and blue and is looking for something a bit more blue? Now, if you thought that was juicy, let's add another layer. Rumor has it, Kelce even told Harris's team that he was ready to fly out and be there in person. Can you picture it? Kelce all suited up, maybe even with Taylor making a surprise appearance. But nope, football had other plans. Still, this switch in political vibes from the guy who once called a Trump visit a crazy opportunity is too intriguing to ignore. Is Kelce trying to keep up with his girlfriend's political leanings, or is there something else brewing under the surface? And let's not forget the conspiracy theories. Some folks were whispering that the NFL might rig the game for the Chiefs, just so we'd get that picture-perfect moment of Swift and Kelce celebrating in a shower of confetti, all just to give Swift a platform to push her political agenda. I mean, it sounds wild, but who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory? And after the Chiefs did win, even Biden couldn't resist poking fun with that meme of laser eyes.
They are rampant down there, let me tell you.
Well, you know, the Taylor Swift rumor is interesting to me because I was told a couple of days ago.
We have not been able to confirm the Beyonce Taylor Swift rumors.
That Travis Kelce also had reached out to the Harris campaign. We'll see if that is true.
He's got a game.
They have a game. They have a game tonight.
Yeah, I know he has a game, but that doesn't mean that he's playing. When it was first announced and said that he wanted to be here on the night that she was speaking. Well,
that's true, but I don't think he can. Oh, okay. You look like you know something, Gail.
I'm just saying. Well, we shall see.
That would be very exciting.
You don't need to serve up politics for that. It's divided us as such a nation. Why can't you go to a concert without that? She can vote any kind of way she wants. She can talk about it off stage. But when people pay to see you, just perform. And if we're going to pay that much money as consumers, just perform.
And if she wants to put politics in her music or her performances, she gets to do that too. She gets to do that because she's the wildly popular superstar Harris Faulkner, not you. They just don't want Taylor Swift to get involved in the election because they know that she's amongst the most popular people literally on the planet.
Beyonce skips DNC stage. So the buzz was all about Beyoncé showing up at the 2024 DNC, but hold on to your hats. It turns out she was never even supposed to be there. Yep, all those whispers about Queen Bey taking the stage were just that, whispers. Her rep had to step in and clear the air, saying she wasn't scheduled to perform at all. But seriously, who wouldn't have loved to see Beyoncé steal the spotlight at Kamala Harris's big night? Maybe someone got a little too excited and let the rumors fly. Now here's where it gets juicy. The rumor mill didn't just stop at her performing. Some were even speculating that Beyoncé might be throwing her full support behind Harris, especially after letting her use Freedom for the campaign. But come on, if Beyoncé was really going to show up, you'd think she'd make a grand entrance, right? Instead, fans were left wondering if she was just going to surprise everyone at the last minute. But alas, no such luck. And get this, people were so hyped about the possibility of Beyoncé appearing that they were actually dressing up in cowboy Kamala gear, inspired by her Cowboy Carter album. I mean, it's kind of iconic, don't you think? Even though she didn't show up, it's clear her influence was all over the place. Maybe next time, Bey? But before we wrap this up, let's not forget the drama with Donald Trump. His campaign used her song Freedom without asking, and Beyoncé was not having it. She threatened to bring down the legal hammer, and just like that, Trump's team backed off. Swift's baby plans revealed. The word on the street is that Taylor Swift is itching to start a family with Travis, and she's not exactly keeping it a secret. As her Eras tour nears its end, the buzz is all about her ticking biological clock and her plans to have kids before she turns 40. Could this be the ultimate scoop, or just another celebrity rumor? Either way, insiders are whispering that Taylor might be prioritizing motherhood over a flashing wedding with Kelce. Speaking of Kelce, the gossip mill is churning with talk about a possible engagement. Sources say that as soon as Taylor wraps up her tour in November, Travis is all set to pop the question. Imagine Taylor's next big reveal being an engagement ring rather than a tour finale. But get this, rumors are swirling that Taylor might want to have a baby even before walking down the aisle. That's right. She's thinking of starting a family before hitting the big 4-0, and it seems she's in a rush to get things rolling with Travis. And while Taylor's been open about her dream of having a big family, it's now taking on a whole new urgency. Some say that Taylor's been dropping hints about wanting multiple kids, and her tour's end might just be the perfect time to make it happen. Could this mean a baby bump might be the surprise after the tour's last show? Swift's pie snub. Alyson Hannigan was over the moon when Taylor gave a nod to American Pie in her song So High School. But despite the Taylor Swift seal of approval, Hannigan's kids are still totally uninterested in seeing their mom in the raunchy teen flick. You'd think a mention from T. Swift would spark some curiosity, but nope. Hannigan's daughters haven't bitten. Apparently they went through a phase where they were desperate to see everything their parents were in, but after being traumatized by an old music video of their dad flirting with another girl, they decided to pass on watching their parents in anything. Talk about a family drama. And it gets juicier. Hannigan joked about dodging a bullet with her daughters not wanting to watch American Pie. Imagine the awkward family movie night with that R-rated high school comedy. Instead, Alyson's getting a kick out of the fact that her kids haven't mentioned the movie, even though they know Taylor's song is all about it. Maybe her daughters are savvy enough to know that some things are better left unseen, or they're just not ready for that kind of teen nostalgia. Switching gears, Alyson's also been busy with cooking and teaming up with Kevin's Natural Foods, with her two growing girls constantly hungry. She's found a lifesaver in quick and healthy meal options. And let's be real, who wouldn't need a bit of help to keep up with feeding a family when the what's for dinner question is practically a daily crisis? Travis Kelce's big moves. Travis might still be dominating the NFL with the Chiefs, but he's making some seriously juicy moves off the field that have fans buzzing. You probably remember when he and his brother Jason launched their New Heights podcast, giving us a peek into their lives. But hold on! Rumor has it that Travis is just as busy off the mic. From dishing out the latest gossip about his celeb encounters to spilling tea about his next big projects, Travis is clearly making waves. Did you catch his playful hint about Taylor Swift back in 2023? Seems like that little shout-out didn't just get fans talking, but got his kids a bit curious too.
Arana. Underscore! Ooh, hamstrings aren't too bad. Oh, don't speak too soon there, bud. Fire up! That didn't tire y'all out? Ever been on TV? Say hi to mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, how about it, boys? Let's go, huh? Be great. Let's go. You like the headbutt or you hate the headbutt? Oh, yeah, he loves it. I wanted to run that corner so bad right there.
Your melon looks so big with that thing on.
Dude, I can't see with this thing on! Stay in contact, baby. You already know. You need anything, bro. You already know.
Now let's talk about Travis's new gigs. Not only is he snagging roles in Hollywood, but he's also hosting a reboot of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And here's a spicy tidbit. Insiders are whispering that Travis might just be the next big thing on TV game shows. Can you imagine? From the football field to the game show stage, this guy is everywhere. But that's not all. Travis has also been getting into acting, landing a role in the upcoming Ryan Murphy FX horror series Grotesquerie. What's more, there's chatter that his role might be way darker and more intense than anyone expected. Meanwhile, the buzz is that he might even team up with Adam Sandler for a sequel to Happy Gilmore. Talk about a power move! And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Travis is diving into the restaurant biz with Patrick Mahomes. They're opening a steakhouse called 1587 Prime in Kansas City. So, between podcasting, acting, and now restaurant ventures, Travis is proving he's not just a football star, he's a multi-talented mogul in the making. Stay tuned. It looks like Travis is just getting started.
He's got the voice thing, and so he kind of mumbled out the play. I couldn't hear it. I was walking up to the line. I was like trying to decipher what he was saying. It wasn't a play. No, it was a play. It was a first down. I was trying to go help my guy out. By the time I looked over there, he was already in mid-form. Before I knew it, he snapped the ball, and and then I kind of saw him out of my peripheral run to the sideline, so like a photo on a sports card throwing the ball to me.
Hey, everybody's going to be talking about it. You had to talk about it this week because of what happened in practice. You did it in a game today. Tell us about that play.
Travis didn't run the route he was supposed to run, and then it was kind of a out of spite, I do a behind the back pass, but now it's going to be a highlight. I don't know if you can hear me on the broadcast. I'm yelling at him, and then he doesn't run it, so.
That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.